In the scorched Texas panhandle, where the sun cracked the earth and mesquite trees whispered secrets, a young mare named Bella stood trembling in an auction pen. Her chestnut coat gleamed like polished mahogany, but at 17 hands high, she was deemed too big by the breeders who raised her. "Ain't nobody want a horse that eats like two," the auctioneer barked to a sparse crowd of ranchers. Bella's ears flattened, sensing rejection. Little did she know, Estranger's gaze had locked onto her, seeing not a burden, but untapped strength. Bella's story began in neglect. Born on a sprawling cattle ranch, she was the result of a mismatched breeding, a draft horse sire and a quarter horse dam. From her first steps, she towered over other foals, her legs thundering like earthquakes. But too, she was clumsy in tight spaces, knocking over fences, unfit for herding cattle. Too big, the foreman declared, and soon, they hauled her to auction with a low reserve price. Bella, gentle and kind, didn't they grasp the betrayal? She only felt the ache as other horses left for new homes, while she remained unwanted. The auction yard buzzed, gavel cracks, cattle lowing, buyers haggling. Bella paced her pen, hooves kicking up dust. She'd always been kind, nuzzling stable boys who sneaked her apples, patiently carrying children on her back. But kindness didn't they pay, and bids stalled. $50, do I hear 50, the auctioneer called. A few chuckled. One bid 20, for her hide. Bella's head drooped, her spirit fracturing. Then he appeared, Jack Harlan, a cowboy whose silhouette cut through the haze. A rodeo veteran in his 40s, Jack bore a limp from a bad fall and scars from loss. His wife, Emily, had died 2 years prior, leaving him with a small rescue ranch near Amarillo and a herd of misfit animals. He'd come for feed, not a horse, but Bella's soulful eyes met his, mirroring his own pain. Too big, he muttered. In here, he saw himself. Underestimated, carrying burdens others shunned. Jack raised his hand. "Ella take her for the reserve," he called. The auctioneer blinked, then slammed the gavel. "Sold." Murmurs spread, "Who they want such a beast?" Jack ignored them, approaching Bella with calm hands and soft words. "Easy, girl. You're safe now." He led her to his battered trailer, the crowd parting in silence. The drive to Jack's ranch was quiet, the Texas highway stretching under a vast sky. Bella, in the trailer, felt the roads rumble. Jack glanced back, talking through the window. "Folks said I was too stubborn for the ring, darling. We make our own paths." His chuckle hid melancholy. His ranch was a sanctuary for lame ponies, blind goats, and a three-legged dog named Rusty. In caring for them, Jack found purpose amid grief. At the ranch, as the sun painted the sky orange, Jack led Bella to a spacious stall with fresh hay. She hesitated, nostrils flaring. "This is home," he said, patting her neck. As he turned, Bella pressed her head against his shoulder, a small gesture that warmed his heart. Weeks passed, and Bella flourished. Jack let her roam pastures, her strides joyful. One day, he saw her nuzzle orphan calves, herding them gently. The skittish calves trusted her, her size a shield. "Well, I'll be," Jack smiled, his first in months. She wasn't too big, she was perfect for protecting the vulnerable. A fierce storm hit one night, winds howling, lightning cracking. The barn's weak roof leaked, then buckled. Jack raced out, flashlight in hand, to secure the animals. Bella paced anxiously. As the debris crashed, Jack slipped in mud, twisting his bad leg, pinned under a beam. Rain blinded him as he struggled. Then Bella burst from her stall, door unlatched in the chaos, and nudged the beam aside, shielding him from rubble. Gasping, soaked, Jack looked up. "You saved me, girl," he said, tears mixing with rain. It was a revelation, this too big horse was his rescuer. Limping back to the cabin with Bella, the storm's fury seemed to ease. Word spread about the cowboy and his mare. Neighbors, once skeptical, helped repair the barn. Children begged to ride Bella, who carried them patiently. Jack expanded his rescue, making the ranch a hub for healing. Veterans found solace grooming horses, sharing stories under stars. Bella was the heart, proof of kindness power. The climax came at the county fair. Jack entered Bella in a gentle giant competition to show her worth. In the arena, her ribbon-adorned coat gleamed. The crowd hushed as she moved with grace. When the judge named her winner, praising her spirit, Jack beamed. But the true moment came when a wheelchair-bound girl, injured in a riding accident, approached. "Sis beautiful," she said. Jack helped her onto Bella's back for a slow walk. Bella moved carefully, as if sensing the girl's fragility. The girl's laughter rang out, pure joy, and Jack saw Emily's legacy, compassion mending souls. As the sun set, Jack and Bella stood on a hill. "They sold you for being too big," he said, arm over her neck. "But you're just right for my arms, and this world." Bella nicked, her breath a comfort. Bella's story wasn't just about a horse finding home, it was about worth beyond labels. In a land of second chances, where kindness bridges divides, Jack and Bella showed humanity's power. Their bond inspired all to embrace the overlooked, the too big dreams, and the unexpected heroes. Hope bloomed like wildflowers after a Texas rain.